It's obviously, losing 2 starters is a huge thing. Rodney seems to kind of take the lead so far, but what have you seen just from the room so far?
I think it's a competitive room. I think those guys, the great thing about Coach Brown's program, all those guys, like you said, 2 guys who lost Corey and Quincy, they came back during this summer. They spent a lot of time with the guys in the room. So it's always beneficial to have that program that's warming and welcoming to the former players. But Rodney, I'm really excited about him. You've seen him like about 26 years old, the big beard, but really, he's a really good dude, serious about football, really mature. That's one good thing about him. I love the way he's worked. He got a competitive spirit. Just excited to have him part of this unit.
When you lose a couple guys like you did, have you seen other guys rising up? Maybe it's Rodney into more of a leadership role with those guys now going?
Yeah, the guy that's really done an excellent job and maybe kind of unsung hero is Jay Meekins. He had a chance to actually be in the room with those guys the last previous 2 years. He got you to see those guys. He's done a good job of welcoming the new guys into the program. He's done a good job of taking those guys out. And he's from Louisville, Ballard High School, so he's shown them around, shown them how to eat, spots to go to. So he has done a wonderful job of opening his arms up, welcoming those guys into the room.
What have you seen out of Antonio Harris so far, both in spring and fall? Because even though he's just a freshman, it seems like he's made a handful of plays so far as a young guy.
Oh, man, I love Antonio. You just got to think about his bloodline. Dad played here. Mom's a principal. Grandma just retired, from Male, been the track coach. His DNA is just Louisville football, and he just unbelievable. When I first got here, he came to camp. He played DB, he played receiver, he played quarterback. He played all type of things, and he's an unbelievable athlete. Coach Wolf did an unbelievable job with him at Male, and now we got Antonio here. You can just see him. He loves the game, man. He got a good spirit about it when you see him. That's the first person I ever saw never have a bad day. He got a smile on his face 24/7. He loves football, and I think he's going to be a great ambassador for this program and for the city of Louisville.
You were trying to tell you on Holloway to the depth chart. How big was that for you guys?
Oh, just excited. I'm glad he's back. Did everything he's supposed to do. He came back. Excited about having him in the room. He got a lot of experience. Just love having the room and leading the other guys in the room.
I guess how different is it this year when you have 2 guys like Corey and Quincy who are so experienced and better than starters, as opposed to this year where you're kind of looking for that next?
I know it's one of those deals. Hey, it's 4 dogs, 2 bones. You got bringing some transfers. You got 2 starting jobs, and everybody fighting to win. And you got Antonio back, you got Tay back. So those guys fight. But the good thing about it is it's a competitive room. They rise in the level of each other. Those guys competing, but it's their brotherhood. It's a good competitive nature. We always tell those guys, it's not the first guy. It can't be the 6th guy. It doesn't matter who goes out there shooting. Bill Stafford said that whoever's out there, the work got to get done, the job got to get done. And so that's the philosophy we're trying to have. You got to have more than 2 or 3 guys in this conference. There's some really good quarterbacks in this league, and so we should try to prepare the room with depth and some guys with experience to go out there and play a game.
Jeff has talked about he likes what he has in the secondary, but it's also on the shoulders of the coaches of putting the guys in places to succeed. How would you describe what needs to be done from that standpoint to help these guys succeed?
The biggest thing, just got to communicate. We've got to be great teachers, putting those guys in position to make plays, because those guys want to. They really like football. They really come back here with a good mindset of trying to get better, come to work. It's our job as coaches to put those guys in the best place possible, and to teach them, and to show them, and to give them examples, to do a great job teaching, because coaches, that's all we are as teachers. I know we coach for a living, but we're teaching. We're teaching guys to be better men, also better players. And as a coach, you're always excited about the opportunity. Every year, try to get your group to play at the highest level possible play, and that's a challenge for us as coaches.
Kind of building off of that, considering there were some communication issues on the back end, or with the defense as a whole last year, how has the communication aspect of things improved since the end of last season?
It's been great. We did as coaches, just like a car. You pull the hood up, you go under the hood, and you try to go in there and look at the motor, look at the batter. That's what we did. Everything we did from an organizational standpoint, from a football standpoint, from a communication standpoint, we looked at it and tried to rebuild it, redefine it, take some things out, and to make sure we roll this fall camp, hey, we got a showroom car that's ready to roll. And I think the guys did a really good job on their standpoint, buying in and learning, and come back to the meeting. Every time you come back, the guys back there in the meeting room trying to get better, trying to learn, and really appreciative of that as a coach.
One of the things Ron mentioned is simplifying some of the language. What did that look like for your guys? Was that kind of similar with what you're doing with them, the communication?
It was. It just, again, when you bring new guys in, they don't know what they don't know. And so the first time they're hearing that information is all through them. And so we try to condense it a little bit, again, simplify it, and biggest thing, making sure they can play fast. That's the biggest thing. Get the call, play fast, and go. And I think we've done that, and the guys did a good job as far as right now, the past 2 days of fall camp.
Good. All right, thanks, Coach.